Nitro for the first time, I like the dances. You guys have on some exclusive 2K TV shirts that, if your opponents defeat you, big if, they will actually receive these shirts in game, and that's the only way you can receive them right now.
Yeah.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. Welcome to and we've got time for a quick pregame report.
Kevin, thanks. Last season,
David, he is showing that maturity. Thanks for that report. So the New York starting five. It's Randall and Robinson at the 4 and the 5. AI is out there with Barrett. And it's Harkless in at the small forward. And for Philadelphia, the tall lineup out there for the 76ers. Simmons, Richardson, Harris, Horford, and Embiid. The great fans and players alike are excited for tonight. This is just not another game on the schedule.
Clash of the Titans in this one. This will be a great test for both teams.
Here's AI. The three-pointer, no good. Inside. And there's Horford. That's good on the assist by Richardson.
I'll tell you, it takes a lot to knock Al Horford off balance. He is incredible at keeping his concentration through contact.
Shoots the three. The shot missing. And Philadelphia the other way now. Coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
It's always a good thing when the defense is scrambling. Whenever there was open space on the perimeter, their shooters were able to locate it.
Simmons against Robinson. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Robinson. And it's Randall, top of the key. Back to AI. Four on the shot clock. From downtown. Knocks it loose.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Outside for Simmons. Randall with the ball. Outguarded by Simmons. A finish. And Randall throws it down.
Well, if you're Julius Randle, sprint the floor and get an easy one.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in.
And a star player at Kentucky, Julius Randle, selected 7th back in 2014.
And it's not easy as a young player to overcome an injury early, but Julius has done that, and he has proven capable as a scorer in the NBA, and that to me is where he can.
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he seizes it.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. AI, no good.
Not a single shot has gone down this period. It is the very definition of ice cold.
Harris shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And whenever Harris is aggressive like this, I think it's for the best because he has that ability to attract contact.
And Harris drops them both. The Knicks have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Now, here's AI. Guarded by Simmons. Over in the corner, Randall. Harkless kicks to AI. Knocks down the 3 ball. And the Player of the Week winners being announced recently, and Junior Greg taking the honors for the first time in his career.
And it's no surprise as Junior was simply magnificent this week. Completely carried his team to victories, and he gets some well-deserved recognition.
Wow, Julius Randle with a little flavor on the finish.
And so Simmons will bring it up for Philadelphia. It's a 5-point game. Passes it to Harris. Second chance shot, and Embiid finishes inside.
You see that nasty streak Embiid possesses. Part of why he's a superstar. Great motor.
Now AI. Against Cleveland, he was really on his game. Now the pass to Barrett. To the middle. Out to AI. Just 5 on the clock. A 3-ball. And Embiid pulls it down.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
And that one is good.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Here's the 3. And down it goes. Three-pointer falls in from AI. AI's got 6 points. The 76ers trail by 4. And stolen by AI.
I know you're big on shoes and all the deals being made in the NBA. I'm sure you were aware that Jordan signed Junior to a shoe deal recently.
Craig, you know I'm crazy about the sneaker culture. Junior is one of the most anticipated shoe deals of the year. Jordan got their man, and I'm sure both sides are elated. Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Horford. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Josh Richardson, and it's Burks in for Simmons.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Embiid kicks to Thybulle. Good on the shot.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
AI outside. Latrey. Happy to see that one go in after missing 6 of his 9 shots today.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now here's Milton. Not a lot of room. Here's Embiid, and he converts the layup. Embiid's got his second basket.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
AI with it, picked up by Harris. AI passes to Barrett. AI outside, launches it. Yes, it's good. Good for basket number 4. He's now 4 for 10.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Harris. Great D that time from Portis.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
It's good from long range.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. Their first look at this year's New York squad.
And they were unbeaten against this club last season. Not surprising considering where they both finished in the standings.
Well, they're more talented, more accomplished at this point, but you can't rely on that and start taking plays off. You could get surprised.
The 76ers making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Payton, he's checked in for Barrett. Here's Thybulle. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
Here's AI. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The 76ers trail by 7. Burks on the wing, covered by Payton. Embiid kicks to Burks. Embiid trying to break loose. Burks can't get it to go.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
Now, here's AI. Guarded by Robinson. Pass to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
A shot by Milton, no good. And here we go. Fast break, and AI's got it. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Knicks out front. They lead by 9. We've got more in store for you right after this. Earlier on, we ran into...
I think the underdog story, started with...
Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Al Horford's checked in for Joel Embiid. Harris comes in for Glenn Robinson III. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Korkmaz. And Simmons subbed in for Burks. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Bobby Portis. Kevin Knox comes in for Damian Dotson. It's checked in for Frank Ntilikina. And AI is subbed in for Elfrid Payton. Down low, it's Harris and Horford. Shake Milton is out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Thibault in at the 3 slot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. For the 3, and that's good for 3 points. Nice shot from AI. AI's got 18 points in the game. The 76ers trail by 5. He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
To the paint, shoots, Harris. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And that's the kind of play that fires up your team. Harris with the strength to finish through contact.
Philadelphia shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Pass to Thibault. On the wing, Harris. An easy 2 points on the layup. Harris has got 11 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you, he's playing with much more discipline here in the second quarter. He is waiting for good opportunities and capitalizing.
Out left to the wing. Here's Knox. Passes to Powell. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Harris passes to Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
I'm amazed at Simmons' athletic ability. He moves so fluidly for someone that size.
The pass to Knox. Back to AI. The 3. Milton grabs the board. The 76ers trail by 5. Here's Simmons. Pass to Thibault. Wide open look. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Thibault's got 6.
And with off-the-charts awareness, Simmons makes plays that others simply don't see.
Here's Powell. And he drops it in from the low post. And the Knicks lead by 5.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Milton the pass to Horford. Stolen by Robinson. And here we go. AI heading to the hoop. Here's Knox. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Kevin Knox seeking the contact, makes the basket. That is well done.
Embiid, he's checked in for Al Horford. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Portis is checked in. Milton kicks to Simmons. Pass to Thibault. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half of the game. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. The 76ers shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. New York leading by 7. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Simmons finds Embiid. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. 8 points for him.
and showcasing that overwhelming strength. Embiid is so skilled at finishing over the aggressive.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Really an incredible game from AI.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. And New York, looking at who they've got, it's Randall and Robinson at the 4 and the 5. AI is out there with Barrett, and it's Harkless in at the 3.
It's very hard to envision a tougher start to a young man's career. Think back, Julius Randle broke his leg in his first NBA game, but to his great credit, he wasted no time getting healthy and becoming productive.
And a physical presence is former Kentucky Wildcat Julius Randle. But he's got some mobility to go along with it, able to move and attack in transition.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Here's AI. Sinks the three-pointer. AI's got 23 points.
That's two things right there for R.J. Barrett. It's awareness and unselfishness. Pretty pass.
You know, people have talked about Julius Randle's game. He's a power driver, isn't he, Craig? I mean, the guy just bulldozes all the way in.
I like that phrase, Kev. You know, very fluid for his size. A pretty good ball handler and passer. I think his shooting is where he's still filling in the gaps.
AI outside. Poked away.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.